a new day and a video, guys, and Dog is here to do a solo PvP tier list for Black Zone because so many of you guys requested in the comment section below to do a solo PvP tier list for open world, and here we are just doing it. One more thing, that we have a 7 days of premium code laying somewhere in the video. I just put it somewhere in the video, so watch till the end, you may find it and you might be the lucky winner. So now we have all of the weapons of Albion Online in here at the bottom, and I want to just put it in the tier list and tell you guys. We will start from the first one. Many of the weapons are going to be passed. I'm not going to just mention them because you know they're really bad. They are going to be a weapon for ZVZ, a small scale. They're not really good for solo PvP. Okay, we have this weapon. I think it's from the Arcane staffs. Definitely it's going to be F tier because it's not for solo PvP. It's for ZVZ and a small scale. Again, this one too. This one. Okay, we have Realm Breaker, which I say some players might play with it. And we had Coco, we had Equart, we had Mr. Ping playing with this as a fun and meme weapon to have with and go with high IP and do some solo PvP, but it's not really a viable weapon for solo PvP. It's a matter of ZVZ and smaller scale, guys. It's not really good to do some solo PvP, so I go for F tier. Great Axe got a kind of buff lately, and I really like it. But I really don't like it for solo PvP. It's really perfect for solo PvE, but as you know, the F tier belongs to the weapons that are not meant for solo PvP. They are for ZVZ and smaller scale. So I think you can play with it with Royal Helmet and Mercenary Jacket, and go with Royal Sandals and just play with a meme kind of one-shot build. I really don't know. It's not really going to work that much, but let's just put it in E tier. Okay, we have Wailing Bow, which we have Matthews Dragonil. He's a great YouTuber. He's playing this weapon. Is this Wailing Bow or this is Wailing Bow? I really don't know the name of this. I think I just got it wrong. This one as this weapon are mainly for ZVZ in a small scale. I really don't suggest you. I want to make a practical video. So let's just skip that. I mean, shitty weapons that are not really meant for solo PvP. The Bow of Baton, one of my most favorite weapons of all time, and it is going to be a great weapon to do some solo PvP, even 1 versus X if you go with enough IP. I think 1300 IP, 1400 IP is going to be enough to do it so. And if you go with Mercenary Jacket, Royal Helmet, you're going to have a great chance to just go in open world and have some fun. But they nerfed it. Even in the latest patch, they nerfed the damage and they nerfed the Q of the bows. They buffed it, they nerfed it. So right now I think it's not really a great option, but it's still powerful. You can just use it with Ray of Light, the multi-shots, and any Mercenary Jackets, Royal Helmet, or you can just go with Assassin Jacket, Call of Purity, the old version. So I really put it at B tier because there are definitely some better weapons to play with. Now we have a very great weapon to do some solo PvP with in Black Zone. I really don't like it since it has really slow clearing speed, but it's really perfect, guys. The normal bow is one of the kind and is one of the weapons that I think everyone can play with it. It's really simple. It has some tricks, but it's not that hard to play with. You can just go with Mercenary Jacket, Mercenary Hood, normal bow, a snapper, or Avalonian Beef Stew, or even a stew, and go with a cheap build and just destroy everyone. So, and this weapon is really strong in 1v1, okay? So I really want to put it as A tier. Wow. Okay, the Claw, it's not a solo ganking weapon. It's a kind of group PvP or group ganking weapon, better say. So I really just wanted to just put it F tier. It's not really meant to be used as a good solo PvP weapon. Here we have Kingmaker. Wow. I think so many of you guys love this weapon. Equarts really play with this weapon really good. And if you go high IP with Mage Robe, you can one-shot some people. It's not really, I mean, always working, but if you land all of your combos and spells really well, they can just do something with high IP. But as you might watch Equart even in his streams, he fuck up with these kind of builds multiple times, and he kills some people really great. So because it's not a really viable choice for solo players, I really put it on F tier because it's just a meme weapon. Okay, we have Claymore. Lately they just buffed the W of the swords. You can just slow the enemy really good with the hamstring, and then just leap toward the enemy with a great amount of range. So the damage of the E is really good. The range of the E just got buffed to 13 meters, and it has movement speed buff on its Q, and I think it's jack of all trades for solo PvP. You can just, for example, go with Mage Robe, Stalker Hood to do some one-shot combos. You can just go with Mercenary Jacket and Mercenary Hood or Fiend Cow to just have more survivability, at the same time do some PvP. Even you can just combine it with Assassin Jacket and a Stalker Hood to have some old school kind of Claymore meta. So this is a kind of A tier in my opinion. Carving is really perfect, guys. Carving, right now, you can just play it with Assassin Jacket, Mercenary Hood, Fiend Cow. You can just play with the Stalker Jacket because you can slow down the enemy with your W and just bam, your E, and he's going to be just pinned down into the ground and you can just damage him to the eternity. So Carving is now a perfect weapon because it has a great mobility ability on its E. The W is going to slow down enemy. The Q has mobility ability like Claymore, and it's really perfect to use. So don't forget to use Carving. It's S tier, guys. It's perfect. It's really perfect. Okay, we have this Black Monk staff. Am I right? It's going to be F tier. An AG Shaper, F tier. I know some people play with this build to one-shot people, but it's not a consistent, better say, weapon to be used in solo open world and just get a lot of kills. You know what I mean? I'm here to show you a great build, not a fun and meme build, you know? And we have Siege Bow. SF tier is mostly for solo, a small scale and ZVZ. Okay, we have two good crossbows that are here, and I really don't see Light Crossbow. Where is Light Crossbow? They forgot to add it, right? Light Crossbow could be A tier, okay? Because it has good PvE potential, it has good PvP damage. It's not really going to be a good solo ganking build because you have no control, no CC. I really consider that one of the greatest solo PvP builds, even with so many nerfs. But even right now, we can just play with Cleric Robe, Guardian Helmet, and destroy everyone if you play good, okay? It's really hard to play, but if you play good. So I put Light Crossbow on A tier. If you don't, I really want to find it, but I think it's not here, right? We have Heavy Crossbow and One-Shot Crossbow. Heavy Crossbow lately just got huge buff in damage and a little bit of nerf in cooldown on its E. But right now, I think it's really because of the great range on its E. It has a really good estate, and I really love it. You can just play really cautious with it, with Mage Robe or Cultist Robe, with Guardian Helmet, or you can even just go with Call of Purity, all damage in solo open world, and just do everything you want. I really want to put it on C tier. It's not really ideal, but it's, below average. It's a mediocre weapon to be used. The one-shot crossbow, you might not believe it, but I think I just tried it in open world once, and I have a video about it. And we have a Crossbowman TV guy just doing a crossbow non-stop. With one-shot crossbow, he just gets insane amount of kills, and it has a great amount of damage, guys. You cannot believe it. So I think this is one of the best weapons to just play in open world. You have to just bring an escape setup, like you just have to bring Bloodletter, Assassin Jacket, Miner Boots, okay? You change to one-shot crossbow with Mage Robe, or a Scholar Robe, Harvester Cap to just stun the enemy, then a Scholar Robe, then just use your E and bam, the enemy is going to be vanished. I have a video about it and you can just see it on my channel. Okay, this is going to be alongside of the Baton Bow. It's not a great weapon to just brawl. You have to surprise the enemy. Okay, the Damnation Staff is for ZVZ. Great Curse, I really don't like it. It's going to be for ZVZ. Okay, this is going to be for ZVZ. Dagger Pair. Many of you guys. Oh, I found a light crossbow here, guys. Light crossbow is going to be A tier, guys. For so many of these situations, light crossbow is jack of all trades. The old school build is going to be cleric robe, a light crossbow, and you can just go with taproot or even a normal shield to go with low IP or mist color. Many of just players play with mist color and guardian helmets and soldier boots. Okay, this is going to be a normal light crossbow build. And we have dagger pair. It's going to be like great. Okay, it's not really working. Many of the players like and love the dagger pair, but it's not really a viable weapon. Till now, I think they have to just change it in a way that it is going to be viable solo. It's going to have a great amount of damage in Hellgate as a duo, but I really don't like it in solo PvP. It's viable if the player just be dumb and you just do everything right. You know, it's really hard to play with it. Okay, we have demonic staff in Quarterstaff, which is not bad. You know, it's one of the kind of Quarterstaffs that you have to make the enemy fight you and win in a stupid trades that he might have with you. So the demonic staff is going to be not really a good weapon because you have to make the enemy fight you. And it's not really good, going to be really good, but it's better than Great Axe, okay? You can play with the old school version Mercenary Hood, Assassin Jacket, Demonic Staff, and maybe Soldier Boots or something like this. And we have Healing Staff. Forget about it. Double Bladed is really bad. The Bear Paw. Bear Paw is not really going to be a solo PvP weapon, but maybe with Mercenary Jacket or a Stalker Hood or Fiend Cow, you can combine it and just play a brawly version of Bear Paw. So I think you can just put it like alongside of the heavy crossbow. It's not going to be amazing, but you can just work it out, make it work. You know, you can just make it work. Okay, we have Boltcasters. Boltcasters is going to be really good. Boltcaster is really, how can I say that? It's really a scary kind of weapon when it goes into for solo PvP. But one thing that most of this, crossbows lack is mobility. Okay, so Boltcaster has no mobility, but you can just one-shot enemies if you go with cleric robe or even druidic robe in black zone. Or mage robe, or if you want to just go with a good sustain mercenary jacket, okay? So it has kind of mobility, but it has a great amount of damage. So I can put it next to the Bear Paw and heavy crossbow because it has great amount of damage, great sustain if you go with mercenary jacket, but not really good mobility. So yeah, it's a meh weapon to just play with. Okay. Forge hammers, one of my favorite weapon. Since soldier armor right now got a buff, you can just play with this weapon, soldier armor, Fiend Cowl, or even a Stalker Hood, and just go into the black zone, bam, 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 and just destroy everyone. Because you're going to be tanky, you have a lot of damage, and you have good CC because of the W and E. Did you know that? If you just stay in the circle of the Forge Hammer E, you're going to be slowed. And the damage is really good on the Q side. So it's really A tier weapon, guys. I think with the buff of soldier armor, the maces, the quarterstaff, the hammers are right now a great option to play with. I really don't like the Oathkeeper, in the maces. It was really great back in the days, but you can just make it work somehow. But it's not really going to make it work. Just be great. You can just play with the Stalker Jacket, Oathkeeper, somehow Fiend Cow or Stalker Hood, and a Scholar Sandal. I think not bad, but it's not. It's going to be alongside of the Dagger Pair and Great Axe. We have Gallatin Pair. We have Deathgiver. Okay, Deathgiver was always one of the best weapons to use in solo PvP. It's really having great mobility right now because of the W. You have dash. You have Q, it has mobility and damage at the same time. You have the E, which you can just do it multiple times if you have 3 stacks. And it's jack of all trades. I think with the helm of mercenary jacket, a Stalker Hood, and a Scholar Sandals, you can just make a beast to go out in the black zone and do a great amount of solo PvP and just win them all. I really don't know why no one is playing it anymore in open world. I haven't seen any Deathgiver. But I think it's one of a kind. It's really good. It's A tier. It's A tier or S tier. I think it's A tier. It's A tier, guys. let's keep S tier to the really ultimate weapons that you can just play. We have dual sword, A tier definitely. With the buff of soldier armor or even mercenary jacket, you can just play with this demonic weapon. You can just really just demolish everyone. Because the hamstring got a really good buff. So the W is really good. The Q has movement speed buff. The E has a jump. So it is going to be considered as a movement speed buff because you're jumping. You have a huge amount of damage and you have a slow on W. Why not? Why not? With soldier armor, it's going to be just be a beast. Why not? Okay, let's just put all the Arcane stuff here. Downsong, not a great weapon. Brimstone, it's going to be a one-shot kind of meta, and it's not really consistent weapon to play with, and I really don't like it. But I play with it. It has, even it's really bad. It's even worse than Great Axe. You cannot just kill anyone with that. Let's go with F tier. And Great Fire Staff, F tier is only good. Great Fire Staff, it's only good for solo PvE, okay? The clearing speed of Great Fire Staff is amazing. Okay, we have the mace. No, thank you. What is this? I really don't know. Okay, Glacial Staff, right? This is the new Crystal Frost Staff, I think, right? The Glaive, you can just make it work. But it's exactly like Great Axe. It's not really consistent. You can just make it work, but I really don't like it. Because the E is really useless in solo PvP situation. It's really not really good. Okay, carrier color, exactly like the Glaive. You can just make it work. Mercenary jacket, the stalker hood. Maybe I think the E has a slow, right? So maybe on that situation is going to make it work because you can slow down the enemy, catch him. And the third Q ability is going to root down the enemy. But I really don't think so. Yeah, I just played with it. It was really bad. I played with most of the builds that we see here. And yeah, carrying color is not really good for solo PvP. And halberd is really bad. So let's go for F tier. Hands of Justice. The only good thing that you can do with this build is go with high IP. Let's just say it fairly. The good thing they can do is go with Mercenary Jacket, the Stalker Hood, and go with 1600 IP or 1500 IP and just throw a kind of Hellfire Potion on the ground and just use your E on the enemy and Mercenary Jacket to get full heal potential. And then you're going to one-shot the people who have, 1200 IP, 1000 IP. It is really bad, guys. But I will put it on E tier because Coco is playing with it. It's fun, but not really working that perfectly. Okay, Great Hammer is radiate. As I said, because of the soldier armor buff, hammers are really in a good state because they give you bonus HP, okay? Bonus HP. And we don't have that many of the weapons that give you bonus HP, so hammers is one of them. And the Great Hammer has E, which is mobility ability, has W, which is mobility ability, and the Q has a great amount of damage. With soldier armor, you're going to just defeat everyone. I will play with it. Wow, it's amazing. 2 hammer, exactly, because of the soldier armor buff. It's good, but they nerfed the E a little bit, so I really don't like it right now. So, but I will play with it. I will combine everything with soldier armor, guys. It's amazing, but it's good. You can play with Fiend Cowl, soldier armor, Tomb Hammer, Scholar Sandals, and you can go with Omelette or Red Spring Eulus 2 to have more damage and more cooldown reduction at the same time. The cape is going to be Undead Cape or Kalian Cape. Kalian Cape is going to give you 2 Qs. Bam, bam, and the enemy is going to be deleted because the damage is really good. This is going to be Rift Glaive. Am I right or no? This is not Rift Glaive. Okay, but it's not really good. Healers F tier, healer F tier, healer F tier, Permafrost F tier, man. It's just a kind of foolish build to use as a solo PvP weapon. I know Equart is playing with that. I know it has a great amount of damage, but it is not really consistent. You have to play with it really good. so just forget about it. This is another Frosted Staff, I think, but I really don't know its name. Blazing Staff as a solo PvP weapon. I think it's exactly right, like Brimstone, but it's a little bit better. You can just, I mean, the E tier is going to belong to the weapons that can work in some occasions, but they are kind of meme weapons, okay? Let's just put it like this. The Blazing Staff is going to be a good weapon in some occasions. You can just one-shot some gatherers, one-shot some, farmers, fame farmers in camps. If you go with Graveguard Armor, Harvester Cap, Blazing, Morgana Cape, you're going to destroy the enemy with this too, okay? But it's kind of a one-shot weapon, so I really don't like it. Don't play with it, it's really bad. We have Infernal Staff, which just got buffed. It's not really good, guys. It's good for Corrupted, I played with it, I have a video about it, but it's not really overall good. So don't play with it, it's bad. We have Quarterstaff, S tier, this. Quarterstaff because of a soldier armor buff and a huge amount of damage on E. This is Ironclad or Quarterstaff? If it's Iron... Oh, this is Quarterstaff. Ironclad is a meme weapon. Don't play with it. We have Quarterstaff. Okay. Quarterstaff, because of the soldier armor buff, is really good right now. And the Q, W stun, E stun, Q stun. And you have good mobility because W and E, you can just use it with soldier boots or scholar sandal and soldier armor and fiend cowl. This is going to destroy anyone. I will just play with it. The soldier armor buff just made so many of the weapons really insanely good, and this is one of them. And we have Fist of Avalon. It's A tier because some people are just still playing it in Mace, I think. You can just go with Assassin Jacket, Call of Purity, and go in Black Zone as a kind of, he's in run weapon, but I really don't like it, so let's go with B tier. Because it's not the essence of Black Zone. The Black Zone is meant to be for, brawlers and for solo gankers. If you have great amount of stun, you can just go in Black Zone and just shine. Really kill everyone. If you have a huge amount of damage, you can go in Black Zone and do something. But for a weapon that is mostly kiter, I really don't like it. Okay, Hellfire Hands. It's not the kind of better meme weapon, but it's got really nerfed that much, so it's not really consistent. You have to one-shot people, okay? Assassin Jacket. You can go with Harvester Cap or even Soldier Armor. Go with Soldier Armor, Harvester Cap, or I really don't know, Demon Helmet, Soldier Armor. You can silence the enemy, then bam, just destroy him with your combo, the EW combo. So it's not really that bad, it's not really that good. So it's a meh weapon. And we have Arcane Maulers. No one played with that as a solo PvP. This is not really good. Okay, now we can just talk about the Brawler Gloves. I really don't like it. I really don't like it as a kind of solo open world, you know? It's really good in Mist, because in Mist people want to fight you, but in open world you cannot catch anyone, so it's F tier. You cannot kill anyone, guys. Maybe go with normal boost, Assassin Jacket, and kind of Fiend Cowl, or Assassin Hood somehow. But I really don't like it. You cannot catch anyone with this. Okay, let's talk about one of the best rat weapons that you can just have right now in Black Zone. B tier, definitely. These gloves are really good because it has a lot of mobility. The E has a great amount of jump. It has good cooldown. The W has good mobility. The Q has good mobility. So it's going to be a solo ganking weapon, not a solo PvP weapon, you know? There is a difference between solo gank and solo PvP. Solo gank is for weapons that have great amount of damage and you can just surprise the enemy, keep him, catch him off guard and just delete him, okay? This is one of the weapons that you can just use it with Assassin Jacket, Fiend Cowl, and Royal Sandals or Scholar Sandals and Stew. You can just delete people when they have half HP, okay? But it's not going to be a great solo PvP weapon, okay? Keep this in mind. Okay, this is going to be F tier. Longbow got a huge buff because of the Q multi-shot, and now we can just play it soldier armor, I'm sorry, and I have saw some people just do that, and I think this is good. Soldier armor, a mercenary hood, or even double soldier armor with Spectre hood, and longbow, because it has great amount of CC, with the Q, multi-shot, with W, ray of light, with E, it has a slow and a great amount of damage. You can play with mercenary jacket even, and the food can be a snapper, and it can be really good. So I really put it on S tier as a great solo PvP weapon. If you learn how to play with it, learn how to kite with it, learn how to and when to brawl with it, it is going to be perfect. Whispering Bow, D tier, even E tier. It's not really good. I know they buffed it, but it's not even just capable of killing anyone. They can easily just use Hunter Hood and you're going to be dead. And once you just activate your E, you're going to take more damage. So, dude, you have to just play with this weapon only in the situation that you have a group, okay? So, the Camelot Mace is going to be bad. The Great Ham Mace is going to be bad. Bloodletter only for PvE. Okay, Pole Hammer. Pole Hammer right now with Soldier Armor buff, with its own E buff. They buffed the E. Wow. Because the range now is 20 meters. And the W has good mobility, the Q has great amount of damage, so you can stun the enemy from far away and use the Fiend Cowl on him to pierce his boots, go with Soldier Armor to have a necessary, emergency heal when you need it, and brawl with the enemy whenever you want. So this is a great weapon alongside of Quarterstaff, Longbow, and Carving. So you have to just play with it. Scholar Sandal, Soldier Armor, Fiend Cowl, or for more defense, you can just go with Cultist Cowl, but you cannot catch people who are going to escape from you. Mostly gatherers, because the stun of the E is really good, okay? And Grey Seeker, you can just play with Mercenary Jacket, Fiend Cowl, I played with it, it's not that bad, but it's not that good either. I put it on meme weapons, the E. Okay, Groove Keeper, meme weapon, you can just play with Stacker Jacket, Fiend Cowl, and Scholar Sandal, just jump on anyone you see and just BAM! And stun him, but it's a meme weapon. You can just kill anyone with it. If the player know how to play with you against you, you're going to be dead. Okay, the repeater bow, repeating bow, something like this. It is going to be F tier. I really don't like it. I know Crossbow Man TV is playing with it, but it's not really viable. Okay, I really don't know the name of this, but it's not really good. The Scythe is not really good. The Cursed Skull is really bad. One-handed Spear. Is it one-handed Spear or... Yeah, this is Pike, this is one-handed Spear. Okay, let's talk about them both. Okay, one-handed Spear right now is S tier, in my opinion, guys. When you go in open world, you have one-handed Spear, which has Impaler slow. You can go with, right now, Assassin Jacket or Soldier Armor. You can just combine everything with Soldier Armor and it is going to be broken right now. You can just slow down the enemies. You have E, which has instant mobility ability, dash toward the enemy, the range is really good. And you have W ability, which is Impaler, is going to slow down an enemy. You have another W ability, which is going to be the Cripple, which is going to purge enemies, movement speed buff. Wow, it's amazing, guys. Okay, so you have so many options to use, to have in Black Zone, and it is going to be a really great brawl weapon. So I put it there, and the Pike is going to be F tier, is really bad. Trinity for solo PvP in Black Zone is really bad. This Scythe, Soul Scythe, something like this, I think, it's really bad. Warbow, even worse than the Baton Bow. I will tell you why. Because you can just goof around with this weapon in Black Zone, but the E is not really going to put pressure on the enemies to fight you, you know? And you cannot just do anything. If, for example, the E of the Warbow had a slow on hits, you could just make it a S tier even, okay? But right now, I just put it on C tier alongside the Boltcaster only for multi-shot because it's really great. The multi-shot Q has a great amount of stun, slow, and the E can be landed after that, okay? So you have Ray of Light, and then E, then Q, and you have some kind of combo like this. But enemies can just run away from you easily, and they can even brawl with you easily. If they catch you, you're going to be dead. And this is F tier Battle Axe. Wow. Okay, why I put Battle Axe on S tier? Because it's really easy to play, guys. It's really easy to play, and it's really great. I was just recording a video with Soldier Armor. Right now, Soldier Armor is really bugged, and I think it is going to be a great combination with Battle Axe because you can just have an offhand like Taproot, and you can just go with Fiend Cowl, Battle Axe, Soldier Armor, royal sandals or scholar sandal, and you can just destroy anyone you want. Okay, it has great damage, great sustain, or you can just play the old school build like mercenary jacket, fiend cowl, and a scholar sandal. So if you're a new player, just play with this weapon and just do anything you want in black. So it has good mobility, good damage, good sustain. And we have shadow color, Quarterstaff, life curse are going to be a good. Life curse is S tier because it has great potential in solo PvP too. Because of the Persian E, you have great opportunity to just brawl with anyone you want, because most of the people in Black Zone are using mercenary jacket. I mean, and you're going to just to purge it, and it's going to be a win situation for you. And you can just go with mercenary jacket, cultist cowl, with fiend cowl to just have an extra purge. You can go with druidic robe and the fiend cowl, I'm sorry, and you can just do anything you want. So it's really a perfect weapon. You can just go with soldier boots and just gank anyone you want. It has great damage, great CC on the W, and great purge on E. Okay, so just use it as you can. Shadow color, on the other hand, because of the soldier armor buff, I really put it on here because you have a great damage resistance reduction while you use it on E, on yourself, the E I mean. So you just use it on yourself, go next to the enemy, and he's going to be just demolished. And you just need to just do some Q, W, and soldier armor at the end of the fight. If you don't want to go with soldier armor, you can just have it with mercenary jackets, or I think guardian armor can be a good option, but soldier armor and mercenary jacket are the best with this weapon. One of the Quarterstaff can be really easily punished if they have like plague robe, guardian helmet. So I really don't like to put it on even B tier. I put it on C tier. You can just gank people with surprising them, but it's not really right now a good weapon because everyone knows how to counter this. So it's good ganking weapon, but not solo PvP, because if the enemy is ready to fight you, he's going to change to dodge roll on the boots, he's going to have some shields, so you're not going to kill him. Okay, Demon Fang is really bad. 100 dagger, really, I think it's a meme weapon. Okay, Wildfire is really bad, Fire Staff is bad. I'm just saying this for solo open world PvP, okay guys? Solo Black Zone PvP, not only for, I don't know, Mist, Corrupted. So the environment changes the meta. And we have this Frosted Staff. Is it the Chill Howl? Yeah, I think this is the Chill Howl. Chill Howl is going to be a great weapon, guys. Why not? It's going to be B tier. I cannot just put it here on A tier because we have great weapons to play with. But B tier, because of the E has a stun, but it can be easily dodged. Okay, but the W has a great mobility ability, and you dash toward the enemy. The Q has a slow on it, but it's really hard to hit it because it's really slow. But with the Sassy Jacket, Call of Fury, you can just do some solo PvP in Black Zone. But you know, it's better to use it in Mist, you know, because nobody in Black Zone is going to fight you. Most of the time, they're just going to run away. So forget about it. Okay, this is F tier. Great Frosted Staff. It's going to be B tier, guys. You can just go with 4.1 and destroy anyone you want. Go with Cleric Robe, Soldier Helmet, and a great Frosted Staff, Omelette, and Soldier Boots. And you can just destroy anyone you want. Or a Scholar Sandal if you know you just need some money. Yeah, Great Frosted Staff is really good because you can bait people, okay? It has a great amount of damage because of the E, and you can just cast it twice on the enemy. So you can just bait people and kite away and just hit them. So that's the reason I put it on B tier. It's not really good, just ideal solo PvP weapon, but it has a great amount of damage to bait people and just fight them after that. The 100 hammer is really bad. I mean, Hollow Fall, healer. This is not really good. This is only good for duo with blazing. 100 mace is bad. Natures are and holy healers are really good only for PvE, okay? And Bloodletter. Bloodletter was always a good weapon to use in Black Zone, but because of the nerfs on the E, I mean, and a Stalker Jacket, I really don't like it anymore, but it's fun. You can just play it, but it's fun. You can just play it on with the C tier, guys, okay? It's not that good anymore, but you can just play with it and have some fun. Something like this, you know? With a Stalker Jacket, Fiend Cowl, or a Stalker Hood, and you can just play with the old school version of the Bloodletter and just finish the enemies which are low health or low IP, but it's not that good. the bedrock. No. I think this is a meme weapon. Clarence Blade, I played with it with Mercenary Jacket and Fiend's Cowl. You can just deal a good amount of damage with the third Q stacks and the E. But it's not really a consistent weapon. You can just play with it and have fun, you know? You're going to die a lot. Okay, it's not really... Okay, we have Daybreaker. We have Daybreaker, with, which I just put on A tier. We have Heron Spear on S tier, definitely. And one-handed sword. It's going to be on D tier. Okay, let me just talk about Heron Spear first. Heron Spear is a great solo PvP weapon right now. And it's really good. Why? Because right now Soldier Armor got buffed, but you could play it with Mercenary Jacket and it just can out heal anyone with the E and then W combo, the first W, and some Q. E, W, Q, E, W, Q, and with the Fiend's Cowl they cannot run from you, and you can just go with Royal Sandals or Soldier Boot or even a Scholar Sandal if you need mana. So this is a tier. You can just use it right now with Soldier Armor and just destroy anyone. And Daybreaker is really good because it has good potential. It's not really as good at a spear. Why? Because I really don't like the slow E animation, okay? In Black Zone, you have to be fast. If you want to escape from the enemy, you have to be fast. If you want to go for the enemy, you have to be fast because you have a vast and big environments around you. So Daybreaker is good because it has Purge on E, but it's not that good, okay? Just keep this in mind. It's perfect for solo PvP. You have to use it with confidence, but it's not that good as a spear is. And we have another weapon that I talked about it, and I forgot about. Where is it? Okay, broadsword. Broadsword, because I just put it in here because they buffed the hamstring on the W. You can just go with Mercenary Jacket or even Soldier Armor right now. You can just combine it with Soldier Armor. But Mercenary Jacket, Spectre Hood, or Fiend's Cowl, you can just stick to the enemy with Torch, okay? Bam, 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 and then E. Bam, 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 and then E. Maybe he's going to die, okay? Because if you go with a high IP, you're going to have a lot of damage. Okay, guys, that's it. Hope you be the winner of this video. We just put the giveaway code somewhere in the video. I really don't know now, but I will just do it after the editing process. So, thank you for watching this video. Just tell me if you just really enjoyed just this tier list for solo open world PvP or not. Or if you want me to just do other tier lists for, I don't know, solo Fane Farm, solo Crafted Dungeon, I really don't know, solo Mist. And we can just do it every week. And I mean once in a week, better say. So thank you for your suggestion, guys, and hope you enjoy. Hope it helps you just pick your weapon better, and thank you for watching this till the end. Love you guys.